Just in the event that you're unaware, from sunrise until 20 minutes after and 20 minutes before sunset, the sun has no UV rays whatsoever, and you can stare directly into the sun. Now, this is the best time to meditate on the sun, and the best place, obviously, is a beach. So the two couple hand in hand, the massive energy of the ocean and the immense undeniable power of the sun. They fuse in creative unity to create an iridescent experience that transcends transcendental meditation and astral projection combined. And it is the truth that before sunset until 20 minutes after, and then before sunrise until 20 minutes after, and then 20 minutes before sunset, that is the time when the sun has no UV rays. Now, I'm not a doctor or a medical professional, so I don't tell anybody what they should do. I'm just expressing what I do. And if you can get something from it, bless you. But in no way, shape, or form am I going to be responsible for anything anybody does with their body and their life. I'm just saying what I do. I'm not advocating anybody do what I do, but this is what I do. This way, if anybody gets any kind of eye injury by staring at the sun at noon, I'm not held liable for that. I'm just simply stating a fact that before sunrise until 20 minutes after, you can stare directly at the sun. It has no UV rays. And 20 minutes before sunset, it's the same. You'll notice that when the sun starts to go down, you can stare directly into it, and then you're going to see this kind of warbling effect inside, where the inside of the sun will start to go dark, and it will warble and like undulate, and then that darkness starts to move closer towards you, and you'll be connected to it in a way that you can't even imagine. But that's just a little known fact. Even though they tell you don't stare at the sun, it's bad for your eyes, there's a reason they tell you that. Because they don't want you to connect with the power of the universe. That's why you wear shoes and socks and you walk on pavement. You're not walking on bare feet. You're not walking with bare feet on the ground, on the soil, because you're not connected to the earth. This is a 3-layer disconnection. Your boots, your socks, and the pavement. That's why it's a completely different experience when you're barefoot on the earth. They refer to it as earthing. Back in my day, we just called it walking around barefoot. So the sun has immeasurable medicinal properties and qualities to it, just like garlic does. Raw garlic is like unbelievable. It gets rid of so many things. But it is the truth. 20 minutes before sunrise until 20 minutes after, the sun has no UV rays. And then 20 minutes before sunset, the sun has no UV rays. So that's the best time and the only time that you can meditate on the sun, by staring directly at it, because it won't hurt your eyes. But again, this is a disclaimer. I'm not responsible for anything. If somebody does it 45 minutes after or an hour after, I'm not responsible. So I'm just saying it beforehand. But I'm just saying what I do. I'm not advocating what anybody else should do or, might do. This is just a suggestion I'm putting out there to let people know that it's something that I do, that I was made aware of a long time ago from a television show. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I tried it and it works. And I don't have any eye problems, nothing whatsoever. So just to let you know that before sunrise until 20 minutes after and 20 minutes before sunset, you can look directly into the sun and there are no UV rays. It makes for a completely different meditative experience.